to another episode
of Meet the Easons.
Hope this finds everyone well. You have to say that today. We just got this notification. They said it's over a million cases in LA. We are just out here doing the most with this COVID. It's just like, I can't. But I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is safe. Your families are safe and everybody's healthy. So what did we say we were gonna talk about? Oh, the title that I came up with after we talked about like and this, mind you, we just be like, okay, we can start with that and it may go here or whatever. But we were like, okay, Boogie's over there playing.
Boogie.
In case y'all hear stuff like,
hey, chill out.
She's trying to play. She's just playing. Anyway, so anyway, people were talking about like, oh, we're bored, like in the house now, bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored.
I seen my cut before
Where is she? Oh.
But she starts sipping.
Sit down. Go sit down. So just stay right there. Good girl. So we were, sorry, this is taking a long time to get to, but we were talking about, basically the episode title is how deep is your love? That's what I said we should call it after.
How deep is your love?
Yeah, after we talked about a couple of things. So don't.
Let's go. Come on, finish your intro.
Anyways, you take it away, shit.
No.
I mean, so that's what we were talking about, and there's just been like throughout our relationship in particular, there's been a few instances that he's been like, well, you wouldn't do that, or why would you do that? I would do that for you, or and like certain things become a measure of your love for the person, or like what the extent you would be willing to go, right?
Right. I'm gonna get into this.
Wow. Okay. So I think this is not the very first thing, but one of the examples is like I ordered a whole bunch of temporary tattoos. Like I was ordering stuff, and so it brought back up him being like, you wouldn't get a tattoo of my name. Like this was like early on, like in the beginning.
But you have to say how against it you was initially.
No, I'm about to say that. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Early on.
Let's make sure we get
early
it
on.
Right.
I mean, but like in the beginning, I was like, no, like. And it wasn't like, I don't want your name. I would never get your, I just was like, I don't have any name tattoo. Like, I was like, I don't even, well, I just didn't even think that was like.
You don't get a name tattoo till you get a name tattoo. It's not like something that, you know, you just run around with a bunch of names on you.
What? No. No.
You just said I don't have any name tattoos.
Meaning like I don't have my name, I don't have my mom's name. People have people's names. Like you acting like people can give people's names. Like people have lots of names on them. Like let's not act like people don't get that.
Okay.
So I'm just saying I have like this little one, like I have small little tattoos. I have the GPS coordinates right here of where we met, which when I went and got that, he was like,
that was like a little bit of a cop out. Nobody sees that and says like that.
First of all, I get questions all the time. It's definitely people say, what is that? What is that the coordinates to? It's a conversation starter for sure, instead of just like, oh, she has Jeremy. Like and I was also saying something, like I wanted something that was a little bit more creative and not just so like, that's why I felt like the coordinates was a great idea. People always ask me and they go, oh, like it's like a whole thing. But like but
the thing of it was and maybe this has always stuck in my mind, is how against it getting the name you were.
Yeah, so in the beginning,
did you think it was ghetto or something?
There were different reasons in the beginning. I feel like you wanted me to get it right here, and I did feel like, I was like, no shade to the people who have names right there. I was just like, what? Like, you wanted me to get your name across my breast, like, but then you contradict, because then you say, I want people to see it. Like, so it's like two different things. You always said you wanted to have it somewhere visible. Anyway, he felt some type of way that it was like that I wasn't interested in getting his name. He felt like that was me. Like he was like, I'll get your name blasted on my neck and da 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 da. And
I'm going for yeah.
That's cool. You got tattoos all over your arms. You got what on your chest, like, and
I don't
that's
got no
not to say
names.
you don't have any names, but you have those kind of tattoos. So I always said, at first I was like no, but then I was like I would want it to be something creative. I've seen tattoos where like there's a way to make it, if you flip it upside down, it says like one thing, and if you flip it the other way. So I thought it could be cool if it's like right here, right, and it says if you go Jessica this way and you turn it this way and it says Jeremy. Something cool that was just like not just so
some tricky
slap
shit.
it. See, and then that's what he thinks.
That's tricky shit.
That's not tricky shit.
I want somebody to see it and say, oh, that's Jeremy. Boom, done.
Like everyone doesn't already know that. Like what the like
for the people in the back.
Oh my god. Anyway, so I mean, I feel like I'm gonna pose the question on our page though. Like I would love to know, like, do you guys think that that's like, is that like a professing of your
I see
love?
a lot of women with their dude's names, so I think a lot of women
too.
are just like kind of like yeah, you know what I mean? See, okay, when you get like trying to be too creative, for me it seems like you being kind of tricky, like you know, like I don't really want to have it, but I want to have it because to make you feel good, maybe. And so that just wasn't cool with me. I wasn't.
So you just felt like I should be like, cause I think that you also think of it like, ooh, like you maybe you have been in a relationship or been in a situation or whatever, but you just want to be like, ooh, I just love this man so much. I'm about to just go get his name. Like I'm about to go get Brandon.
Yep.
Like ooh, like I'm his.
Yeah, relentlessly, just right. Yep. I totally feel that way.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pop up with a name.
I would do it because my thing was always I would do it for you.
Yeah. That takes me to the next thing.
I would do it for you.
I would do it for you. I'm trying to think. No. So anyway.
It's always getting a little touchy around here.
It's not touchy.
It get touchy in the house when we get to talking about putting the name on you and all
it's
that.
Not now. It's not.
But
it's not
like
that no more.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? We just talked about. I was asking you about placement, size.
Yeah. I guess you know what, fellas. It's okay. I guess everything takes time. It has taken me 11 years to get.
I will tell you in the beginning though. Like I was like, I used to think about it like this. If you piss me off, if you make me mad, if like I would resent that name. Like I wouldn't even want that shit on me. Like ugh, like you just.
Who thinks like that?
That's how I think.
When you're in love.
Yeah, but have you pissed me off to the point to where I might not want your name on me?
Have you still been in love?
But have you pissed me off to the point where I might be like, get this shit off my arm? Yes, you have, and that's what I think about.
Don't be tacky.
I'm not being tacky. I'm being truthful.
Don't be tacky.
I'm being truthful. Let's keep it real for the people, okay? Because that is a thing. Like I don't even want this man's name on me no more. Like ugh, like he just and then. I mean, at this point, we're married. Like, blast it wherever you want. You put it on my fucking forehead if you want. Like, whatever.
I put my name on it. We got the same name, last name.
Yeah, and then I even was like, I want to get, like, our last name. I thought that would be dope. Like, just Eason.
That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
Not good enough. Like, it's like, it's not the same thing. Cool, so, cool.
We can go down why it's not the same thing a little bit later, but it's like my dad's last name also.
Okay.
That's just how I look at it. But no, you get my first name.
Yep.
Don't nobody look at me and say, "Hey, there go Eason." Some people do, but not like that.
Oh, you want me to get easy?
Yeah, see, now you talking street names. You relax.
That's what they call you. Said nobody wants to the street calls you Eason.
Regardless of the fact, fellas. And you know what it is we as guys a lot of the times. We've had women and ladies, you know, it's okay. Hopefully you've gotten those things covered up. You know what I mean? It's okay.
Keep talking.
Hopefully you've gotten those things covered up. But as guys being young or whatever, women will go get it. And it'd be like, oh, you know, it gives you like a sense of like, you know.
Yeah, it's just like, that's cool. And a lot of women probably have gotten, I know plenty of women who've gotten tattoos. Then they have to get it covered up because they're not with that person anymore. Then it may be 2-3 times. You never know how many cover-ups that need to happen. However, I mean, this is real talk.
See, but you're not supposed to think like that.
But if you see that, if you see that in real time, it's like, maybe I'm gonna hold on that tattoo. Like,
I got you. Till you got married. Now you've been
and now I'm married. It's like, you know,
all right.
Where's your tattoo?
That makes sense.
You felt all these ways, but you ain't never just went out and came home like, babe, look.
See, because my thing was that didn't mean nothing to you.
Oh my God! But if it was just this whole big thing, look, that's your cop out. Because if it was this whole big thing to you,
what if I would have came home with a tattoo? And you would have told me, well, I'm gonna go do some tricky shit, and I don't know if I'm gonna get that. I'd have been like, whoa. Would have been living together, and I would have got mine covered up. Then it'd have been like, oh, you know what I mean?
You wanted me to get your face too, but that's another conversation.
Hey, I want it to be blatant. Yeah, it's me. I'm here. It's mine.
Jesus. Wow.
Yeah, I don't feel like that as much as I did in the past, but in the past I used to. Yeah, that would really piss me off.
But I feel like you said, like,
because it made me feel like, you
think you gonna leave or what?
No, maybe because it sounds to me like you were thinking about an exit even when it wasn't time for an exit.
Nobody was thinking about
an exit. Not thinking about an exit, but you were already thinking like, what if this doesn't, you know what I mean? That's not how I don't think like that, especially when I'm deep in love. But I specified
about being upset. That's
Yeah,
really what you don't want to keep talking about that. I understand, but I'm just saying.
We all get mad at each other. You know?
Oh, wow.
Things happen, you know.
Next subject. So, the other thing is, yeah, you want to, let's move on. Let's just,
Come on, guys.
Co-signing for somebody. So,
I did not need it when I asked for it. I just was throwing it out there.
It was like a hypothetical question. There wasn't anything specific that was happening, that was being purchased or whatever.
And she was so against it. When I say against it, she was like, no, I wouldn't. I'm like, what? You wouldn't what? Because
what it would do it for you.
And also, what is my favorite line that I would say?
You have so many. What, don't ask me for something I can't ask you for, or what?
No. I'm always willing to jump off the building for you.
Oh, yeah.
I jump off the building flying. I don't care what's down there. I'm jumping off. For you, I'm jumping off. Nobody in a relationship ever wants to feel like their partner won't jump off the building for them as well. Like, you won't go for broke for me, but I'll go broke for you. And then I would always say, well, you know, that's why I say I love you more, or I like you more. And she's like, no, that's not what.
But that's how it was in the beginning. Like, he definitely was always very like, well, I would say you were always that, like, very vocal and adamant about that. Like, that song.
I'll do anything.
That song, I Need a Riot. That's like the perfect, like.
Yeah, you go.
That's your
up,
favorite.
Like, I'm going up. I'm going there.
Well, and that kind of goes back to like a tattoo. Like, whatever. It don't matter what it is. Like, just go do it. Right? Like, so.
But she didn't necessarily. I think, and I'm not saying she might have had to get to a point, or I think she might have saw certain things.
No, we talked about this and we dissected it as well. So I was very like, no.
A lot comes
co-sign for you? No. But
I wasn't taught to be co-signing for people either, though. So
what do you mean?
Because okay, finish your point. My apologies. Finish your point.
It was pretty much that. I don't know. Were you gonna say I wasn't taught to have people co-sign for me?
No. I'm saying, does it come back to your foundation? Like, don't do this,
yeah,
don't do that?
like that's as a woman, a young woman raised by my mom, and I mean, you know, my dad as well, but like my mom telling me stuff, giving me advice. And even if it wasn't blatant, like a very like, you should do this and you shouldn't do this, although I think that might have happened, it's still what you absorb, what you see around you, what happened. Like if like my mom has co-signed for people and it went south, so like there's
no, my mom never co-signed.
but that's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. Like,
except for her husband.
One thing that I love about like when we experience things, we're able to like take a step back now in like current times and maybe, you know, the past couple of years or whatever, but we could dissect something and then like get to the root and be like, damn, that's crazy. Like in the moment of that happening, that was like an issue. Like, you wouldn't co-sign for me. I'm mad at you. Like I feel some,
wasn't necessarily
but you feel
mad,
some type of way.
Yeah, I feel some type of way.
Yeah, you definitely feel some type of way.
Right.
And my perspective was like, yeah, like he said, I was raised not to do that. Like, why would you do that? Why would you put yourself on the line for someone else? Like, no, you shouldn't just co-sign for people. Like, and
not
so
people,
him,
though.
I was gonna say, and him is like, I'm not people, I'm me. Like, why wouldn't you just, again, jump off the bridge?
Because on the last episode, my credit
That was funny. No.
That was real funny. But when I went and did whatever I had to do, I've never needed a cosigner.
Yeah, no, never. But like you said, that was him, like, kind of. You did? Did you get it?
Yeah. Now at this point, I ain't accepting no. You can't tell me no. Sign your name there, lady. What you talking about?
I mean, we're married now, so like all this stuff is like
in the past,
at this point. But to get to this point and leading up here, it was definitely. Oh my gosh, it was definitely. There were definitely things that like, and when I say how deep is your love, because, and I also think that people have different. I don't want to say values, but like a different understanding or a different measuring stick, I guess, of like
no, that's true.
What
that's
it
true.
is. So
that's
because
true.
like that wasn't, if Jeremy told me he wasn't gonna cost, like certain things I don't weigh on the scale as the same as him. Like for cosign, the tattoos, like woo, like the scale goes like this, but it's just not the same. And don't ask me what. Well, what is?
No, you have to have something though.
So what's the question?
So if you had a measuring stick, what would be on your measuring stick of how deep is your love for me? And it can't just be all.
Don't roll your eyes.
It can't. I don't roll my eyes. It can't just be all.
What can it be in a relationship?
Let me just ask you, what is?
No, I
what
would
is
like
your,
to know what it can't be
your,
before I answer, so I don't answer
A
wrong.
little too much to sip. What is your measuring stick, though, baby? Real talk. What is your measuring stick? You have to have one. You cannot be in a situation and not have one. You have to have something that makes you feel secure, makes you feel like, you know, you're in a good place. What are those things?
I just feel like, and this is also probably in some people's eyes, like to a fault. Like, the way I move is like a little bit not as harsh, if you will.
Okay.
But I feel like for me, and this may not be, this may not be like,
What?
like, I don't even know the word I'm looking for. But anyway, and I don't know if you're really asked, because this is not the same question as like, what are the things that are important to you?
Were there
right? That's not the same question.
Are there things in a relationship, and when we speak, we have to talk about not at this point that we are at.
Yeah.
Talking about initially, were there things that made you, or what would make you feel like, oh, this person really ain't rocking with me the way I rock with them, or this person.
I just feel like, and this is not to be cliche or like but like I've always been big on like feeling protected, and we've never been in a situation like this per se, but or have we? No, I don't think so.
You probably maybe, but
but it's never. But I've never not
protected.
100%. But that was my thing. Like never. I would never want to be in a situation where I felt like
he about to run off.
He about to run off on me.
They shooting. Where Jerry at? He gone.
And like And that kind of stuff takes trust. Like, I mean, maybe year one, it was like, I don't know. Like, I felt like you always would, but there came a time where I kind of remember, and it's weird because it's a physical feeling, but it's like a relinquishing. Like, I don't have any fear when I'm with you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I literally, like, because I just
early
know.
on, you might have been feeling it out.
Feeling it out, exactly.
I feel like you knew me, but it's okay.
No, I did know you, but I didn't know. We got cut off, but I was saying, I think it took time for, and it didn't take that much time because I feel like, I think because, you know, the man, and the reason I was saying like being cliche is because like the man is a protector and whatever, but that has to feel like something. Like, you have to actually physically feel okay. And I just, like, you know, not that I throw all care to the wind, but like, I just feel like there's no reason for me to.
That's your measuring stick.
That's my measure. That's one of the things that I'm definitely like
if we out and about or in any situation, I'm not alone and somebody is gonna stand in front of me no matter what.
No matter what.
Right.
But and I also knew for myself in the same way, like, wow, like and I don't even know what that moment is, and I don't think that's something that you can actually pinpoint. But like, who, like, I would do that too. Like, damn, like, would you take a bullet for him? Like, yes. Like, not, you don't even, it's like not even a question. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we would be trying to jump in front of each other. Like, somebody, we don't even know.
We actually had the conversation. It was years ago, but it was just like, baby, I would protect you too. And I was just,
like, yeah, like,
you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, you would?
Oh yeah, you gonna get a tattoo next?
Cause look, okay, this might. We're not talking about tattoos no more. Cause look, might be a little bit off subject. So she was always taught by her dad, the man walks in front of you.
No, on the side, the closest to the street.
No. You also said, okay, on the side. So side by side, but he's closer to the street.
Yes.
If you guys,
you
would be.
Hold on. Okay, go.
So you guys would be walking
side by side.
Side by side together.
And he felt like, how am I gonna protect something from happening to you if we're parallel? Like, if we're side by side, I can't see what's coming in front of you, like in back of you, like, so. So
my thought process is always, but see, maybe I might be a little more, you know, I don't know.
But that may be less, that may be more chivalrous and less protection. You know what I mean? Like, because I think the idea of it is like, if a car jumps the curb, you get hit.
But it's not the same?
It is, because if a car jumps the curb, you get hit, and I'm trying to protect you.
But I'm behind you, so I move you out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same. My thought process, but she didn't really understand it at first. I said, I'm going to always walk behind you. If something is in front of you, I see that. And if something is coming from the back, it's going to get me first.
Right.
Yeah, she had to, you know.
We don't walk that many places, so it wasn't, but it didn't. Not like that. No, I don't mean like, I'm just saying like that doesn't come up that much, because when are we really walking on the actual street? Like, we may walk from the car to the place. Right.
I'm always behind you.
Right.
Which, and you know.
But sometimes then I get to the door first, and then I'll be like, so you go open this door?
Open the door. See, now, I'm not gonna lie. Opening doors is really not my thing. Like, that opening really wasn't the doors.
So this is a great thing too, because it's also like, but then what else did Elwood? He'll open your door on, like, he'll run to the cars to get to the door first, so he can open yours up.
First off, Elwood is her dad.
Yeah, that's my dad's name.
Beautiful guy. Not
he is beautiful.
Beautiful heart. He is beautiful. This nigga got some wild hair, everything. Nigga is beautiful. But
shout out to my dad.
Shout out to her dad. But that's the only example of a man that she has had. So me coming in, and it was me coming in, it was totally different. I come from a certain perspective. I won't say street or you know, but honestly, I come from like, hold on, we ain't what we doing here? You know what I mean? I'm looking for things you're not even looking for. You know what I mean? Her dad ain't. It's been roses and
what else?
Lollipops. Lollipops and roses around there. Not here.
Jesus. Anyway,
as you guys can see, I've been sipping a little bit. Forgive me.
I mean, it ain't been all roses and lollipops, but it's been like.
With you and Elwood, it wasn't roses and lollipops?
On your side of things, it's been like gold flakes, and it ain't been. Don't act like you just from the gutter, bro.
I've never in my life. I would never say I'm from the gutter.
Right? You talking about but street?
When I chose to hang out, I chose to hang out.
But you mean when you say street, I think you mean more like.
I don't mean impoverishment.
That's not. I don't even. It may be.
Is that a word?
It's a word. Maybe it's a word, but I know. But I'm saying you're saying, I'm trying to clarify. When you say streets, you mean more so like you keep your head on swivel. You're looking out for things that I'm definitely not looking out for, and that was an issue initially too, because it was like
that's what Tracy taught me.
Yes, his hit exactly. Like for me, for example, I'm turning on the GPS every time I get in the car. The battery's about to die. Anyway, where are we going? Where? Put it in the GPS, and he's like,
"You don't remember? You don't remember what exit you got off of? You don't remember how you got here? Are you serious?"
I just be moving, but like he said, that's Doris still uses GPS. We used to get lost all the time.
In LA, in the city you've been raised in your entire life.
Don't say in LA. If it's in the immediate Baldwin Hills, Windsor Hills, no.
Downtown, you will still.
Downtown is not what I was saying. I didn't include downtown in my list. And downtown is confusing, so you shouldn't even include that.
But you know how to get back to the 110 freeway, I would hope.
Yeah, I know how eventually it will hit it, but it's not like let me.
We've been in a situation to where, and see what bothers me is, I'm gonna tell you one time. I was too loaded. I wake up, we going somewhere.
We were going home.
We was trying to look for that food spot downtown. Remember, that's why we went there. We left Doris' house. We left Black Beverly Hills. We left Baldwin Hills and messed around.
And we were trying to go to this Thai place.
It was closed.
Turned around. He was.
Mind you, because
hanging out indoors.
I get to my mother-in-law house and my mother-in-law. Woo, that lady is So I get there and I get loaded. We leave. I fall asleep. Wake up. Where we at, baby? Are we here? Oh, it's closed. So now I'm up. All right, well, let's get back to the freeway. She hitting rights and lefts and rights and lefts. What the fuck are you doing? You don't know how to get back? Just go back the way you came. She don't remember.
It's not that I don't remember, and it's not the way you came, because where we came, it was like a different, obviously it's a different side of the freeway, but it was weird because it was a split, and it went like this, and I just took the wrong one. It went two ways.
Do you know how I feel about that? There is no excuse, baby. You know where the 110 freeway is.
It's not the one.
It's west of wherever we at.
It was the direction that messed me up. I got on the 110. I got on the 110. Don't do that. I was on the freeway. The wrong one.
We can go to Pasadena, but we get out of here. I was drunk. I said some things that wasn't cool.
Went crazy. It went crazy. I was just like, sometimes when he gets too drunk, I don't know. I don't remember. But no, because they probably gonna think you talk to me crazy.
No, I don't talk to you crazy. And if I do, I apologize. Jessica is the smartest.
Oh, he said, you the smartest, dumbest motherfucker I know.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.